Hello everyone, welcome to Bhadra IAS Academy. We have been conducting the survey all these days to release the cutoff prediction for the upcoming mains exam ka selection, right? So now everybody is eagerly waiting what will be the cutoff marks for the APSC CCE 2024 prelims. As you know, Bhadra IAS Academy released the survey Google form. बोथ सारे स्टूडेंट ने फॉर्म फिलअप किया है. थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर फिलिंग अप द फॉर्म एंड ऑल्सो वेटिंग फॉर द कट ऑफ पेशेंटली. सो नाउ when we talk about the cutoff, some important things that we have to keep in mind. जैसे APSC ने पोस्ट एडवर्टाइज किया है, पहली बार एडवर्टाइज करके फिर सेकेंड टाइम थोड़ा पोस्ट बढ़ा दिया, 27 पोस्ट. So now total post advertised we can say is 289, and as of the form fill up, total number of candidates who filled up the form are 57,000. Right now the point is, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को आपको खुद को एक्सपीरियंस होगा कि एग्जाम हॉल में बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स एब्सेंट भी थे. वो एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज हमें कंसीडर करना पड़ेगा कट ऑफ के लिए, राइट? सो वी कैनॉट गो बाय दिस नंबर ऑफ 57,000 क्योंकि पूरा 57,000 स्टूडेंट ने एग्जाम में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं किया, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट एब्सेंट थे, राइट? सो कंसीडरिंग दैट, let us proceed with our analysis of the cutoff. Okay, so now we have given out the Google form survey and many students participated in the survey, so we have the data here collated. Okay, so if you look at here, we had given these categories. You are familiar already, these categories are available what we gave in the Google form. So we had given below 60, 61 to 70, 71 to 75, 76 to 80, right up to 150 plus. Now if you look at this survey analysis, below 60, about 350 students said that they are getting below 60. That means roughly about 14%. Then 61 to 17, we have a huge percent, 25% of the respondents, they said they are getting 61 to 70. And if you go little above 71 to 75, we have only 18% who have said that they are getting this much. Now the important thing is what? For the cutoff point of view, the range cannot go so very low, okay, because the number of required students we have to see for the cutoff. So now as you see here, at the higher level of marks, as you go, the number of students who said they are getting more than 100, it is beginning to reduce. That means percentage also it becomes 0.2, 0.1, like that percentage. Okay, so what happens? The cutoff, those who are here, okay, in this range, they are 100% almost sure you are there in the mains exam, you will be selected. Cutoff में आपका qualification हो जाएगा, right? So now let's look at the analysis. The same thing we try to generate in the chart form. So if you look at this analysis, what happens here? A lot of students are here in this range. As we said, this is the 61 to 70. There are 25%. That's a huge figure we have. As the marks are increasing, the figure is going down and down and down. Right? You can see that. So what is happening? Very few students have scored a very high range of marks. So there is the chance, possibility of cutoff coming to a little lower. But how much lower, where it will stand, and that is the analysis we have to look at. Okay, so what we are looking at, we are saying, suppose 45,000 students appeared for exam. Out of that 45,000 students, say 20,000 are males and say roughly 20,000 around female. If you put 50-50% possibility, okay, so we have to look at what could be the cutoff. So we have to also see out of this total 45,000 around, if you say इसमें cutoff में general category का कितना selection करना है, how many candidates are to be selected. तो उस नंबर ऑफ कैंडिडेट्स को सिलेक्शन करने के लिए कट ऑफ कहां तक नीचे लोअर करना पड़ेगा. दैट इज द की पॉइंट फैक्टर वी कंसिडर्ड. So if you look at the pie chart also, we find that this range and this range may not be relevant. These ranges may not be relevant for cutoff because a lot of students fit in here, but they all will not be able to make it in the final, right? So the relevant range we are considering is here, this range. That means what? Roughly we are saying above 76 to 80, 81 to 85, above that. Okay, so that automatically brings us to the cutoff ka threshold. It will be somewhere above 76. That is the possibility of a cutoff. Definitely we feel that below 76 cutoff may not go this time. Okay, so now what are some of the key factors we may have to look at for the cutoff? The number of students who appeared, as we said, it won't be exactly the number of who filled up the form. So we assume roughly about 40 to 45,000 could be the students who appeared for the exam actually. Then the another important factor is the number of posts. So we have worked out the post, it is available in the notification, and the posts multiplied by the number of times the vacancy. Normally we say that APSC will select 1:12, matlab 1:11 या 1:12 is what they select. So we considered the post multiplied by 12 times for the cutoff selection. Okay, then the level of toughness. This time याद रखिए एग्जाम थोड़ा ट्रिकी था. अभी भी स्टूडेंट्स का डिस्प्यूट है एपीएससी का आंसर की में. कुछ आंसर एपीएससी का गलत है, कुछ आंसर डाउटफुल भी है. तो क्या हुआ था, कुछ स्टूडेंट ने बोला सर हमने ये टिक कर लिया लेकिन बाद में पता चला उसमें ये ऑप्शन टिक नहीं था. तो दिस टाइम द क्वेश्चन वाज वेरी ट्रिकी. देयरफॉर नेगेटिव मार्किंग में बहुत सारा स्टूडेंट ने एक्सप्लेन किया है सर हमें नेगेटिव में थोड़ा मार्क जा रहा है इसलिए हमारा टोटल स्कोर कम हो रहा है. So therefore I am saying cut off going little lower is a possibility. Then negative marking, which I already explained to you. Many students ticked the answer later on when they saw with the answer key. उनको पता चला कि थोड़ा उनका लॉस हो गया मार्क्स, नहीं तो उनका रेंज 85-90 के ऊपर जा रहा था अगर नेगेटिव नहीं है तो. Because of negative it is going to come a little lower. So now based on all these factors we consider what is the cutoff. So the cutoff that we have worked out and based on the data we got and the feedback given by students, only based on that. I am not claiming anything else. Okay, only based on our survey data. So we are saying the cutoff for open category males could be roughly 77, because that's the range I showed you in the diagram. That is where it could be, because we have to select 1920 students, candidates we have to select from the general category, both including male and female, because 160 posts are there. So 160 posts multiplied by 12 times, we need 1920 candidates to be selected. So we are saying for these many candidates to be selected, considering the negative marks, so many students are losing marks, so the cutoff could somewhere come to 77. Okay, then we have given for OBC 62, SC 58, okay, ST plain 57 and ST hills we have kept it around 50. Now this PWBDR we are not giving here because in our survey also the data is not much. There are only 2 students who responded. So based on that we don't want to make any prediction in the air. Okay, so without data we don't want to predict that. Okay, so we leave it in that as it is. Ex-servicemen, we assume the range mark could be around 10 or 11, so we say that 11 could be a probable positive side may. Okay, so this is the cutoff we are suggesting. Okay, because the total number 289 seats are there. If you multiply that by 12 times, that means the 12 times they are going to select the candidates for the mains. That means 3,468 candidates will be selected for appearing for the mains. So there are chances, there possibilities that cutoff could go to 77. Okay, so that is our cutoff analysis. Okay, I don't want to prolong with a lot of analytical data, that is not very relevant. This is our final thing, our final cutoff, that is maybe relevant for your understanding. Okay, now coming to the mains preparation point of view, Bhadra IAS Academy is launching the APSC Mains 2025 course, both offline and online. It is starting from 23rd June because we don't have much time after that to prepare for mains. Similarly, we are also starting a test series for mains preparation. It will be starting from 27 June 2025. Okay, for any query, either for mains or test series or for GS5 related preparation, yeah, answer writing preparation, anything related to mains or any other query, you can contact our academy at 8638391721. Okay, so contact our academy at this number, and wish you all the best for your preparation for mains. Thank you.